Good evening, welcome back to the Elusive Tide, where you find us mid-battle, episode 14. Jay, take it away, kill us all. I mean, don't kill us all.
So, last we left off, you had been exploring the Blue Blades' base underneath the city of Talahazar. You had entered into a storeroom and been ambushed by strange creatures that attempted to bite and drain your vitality, but were easily shooed away by radiant magic. You then investigated the blood trails and found that they started in a prison of some kind that had been bended onto the side of that warehouse. You then spent about 40 minutes trying to open the door, which... Okay.
Could have just glossed over that. Didn't need to tell us that.
You spent a while trying to open the door before trying other options. You found the armory and found the key to the docks strewn in there, despite the very sternly worded note telling people not to leave it in there. After investigating, you found that the docks were somewhat guarded. A fair amount of members of the Blue Blades, as far as you can tell, guarding a ship that was discovered to be named, I've got it written down as the Merchant's Call, but I some reason think that's wrong.
Yeah, that is. You said something else. Even
my
weakened brain can remember that.
The Venture's Call.
Venture's Call, that was it. The Venture's Call, which Aldris would eventually recognise. You split yourselves up into two groups and assaulted the guild members, as it were, in there, and are currently midway through this pitched battle, where the captain of this boat, Remy Lambard, has made himself apparent and doesn't appear to be a big fan of Aldris's.
The feeling is mutual, by the way.
We'll pick back up in the middle of the action. We'll begin with Balkan, with me preparing. You are muted currently, Balkan.
Cool. I want to try and do the same thing and try and pull that guy into the water again.
Okay. Make an attack with your tentacles. It's a straight roll because you can see him. This is the wizard. He doesn't have a reaction. Spells.
That's a 16 to hit.
That hits. That certainly hits.
Well, the damage isn't very good. 4 plus 7 points of bludgeoning damage, and then I'll obviously
7 points of bludgeoning damage. Okay, I'll say that you can drag him down into the water next to you. Not a problem.
And bonus action, my stat just goes to happy optimus.
Sorry, I didn't hear that.
Bonus action, my stat just goes to a happy optimus.
Okay. Well, you have your friend now.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else from you, Vulcan?
So he's okay. Underwater then.
Yeah, we're trying to drown him.
So we're going to see if he gets his teleport back. No, he does not.
Blub, blub.
So what's he gonna do? Is he restrained by the tentacle? Is that included in the grapple?
It just says grapple.
It might mention it in
It just
there
says
as well.
It's grappled. Escape DC 16.
Okay.
Doesn't say anything about being restrained.
Until this grapple ends, the target is restrained.
Oh yeah, sorry.
The
No, you
second
should
bit.
use the whole paragraph.
They break it up weirdly, which is very annoying. But okay, cool. That does
As far as I
make
need
a
to go on.
difference. It's fine. So, what are you gonna do? Doesn't really have much that he can do. Can't really see over there.
I could inhale some water.
Yeah. He's going to make some arcane burst attacks against you. They're going to be at disadvantage because he's restrained.
That's also brilliant because a spellcast, we can't really make anything with verbal components, can he? Because he's underwater.
Nope.
You'd drown.
Okay, first attack against you, Balkin. That is 9 to hit.
Misses.
Second attack to natural 1. Fizzles in his hand.
That hits. No.
He's having a
And
go.
the third attack, wow, that's 10 to hit.
It misses. Armor class is 11.
Yeah.
Awesome.
You can just see these like blue flashes coming from in the water next to Balkin. It's not doing anything. So that's his turn. It's now the elemental's turn because it goes immediately after him. I should get Klein's character sheet up actually, just so I've got that on hand. It's going to make a slam attack against each of the water genasi that are hitting it. So the first attack will be against Klein. That is a 13 to hit, which I don't think is going to hit him. No, does not hit Klein. And then the second attack is against you, Eyeless. Oh, that's a 17 to hit.
Nope.
No, okay. It's just splashing against your armor and just kind of ineffectually trying to slam you. Okay. Phineas, it's your turn. With me preparing again. Sorry, I forgot to mention that.
Right. Well, given that the underwater, the person I was targeting is now gone underwater, I will. How far under is he? If my tentacle's got a 10-foot reach, would he be able to strike it in?
I'd say
here?
that your tentacle could probably drop down and onto the side of the wall and hit him. He's only like 5-10 feet down because Vulcan's only just grabbed him into the water. So you can just about see him. He's slightly obscured by Vulcan's tentacles, but it's not too much of a problem.
Fair enough. Well, my tentacle is gonna like wash down the wall, and sort of hanging off that is gonna try and just like jab at the eyes of the wizard fellow.
Vulcan, you have 9 tentacles again. It's getting very confusing.
Awesome.
Yeah, I was going to say, we actually will be looking at this tentacle trying to control it again.
23 to hit.
23 hits him. What's your damage?
And max damage, 13.
Nice.
Vulcan, as you're swinging this wizard about in your tentacles, suddenly the body goes limp. And I'd say Klein, Eyeless, and Phineas, you guys all notice the water elemental disappear.
Oh,
Nice.
well done, guys. That's turned the fight a little bit, hasn't it? Until
Can be what you want. And
reinforcements come bursting in.
Okay, what's next from you, Phineas, then?
The tentacle is just gonna just sort of wrap itself around one of Balkan's tentacles.
I thought you were going to high five him. That would have been cool.
No, it's just just nicely hold hands.
I'll just be very good.
I will then look up my Fae fellow. You can step. So, yeah. Poe over here is then going to just like sort of flutter his way over to this guy, like
Yeah.
just tap him on the shoulder and then teleport the other side.
Nice.
And then make an attack against him.
Okay. Roll your attack against Remy.
One of those. 11.
No, that doesn't hit, I'm afraid.
I mean,
Glances off of the very thick armor that he's wearing.
Aldris, you'll notice this thing just sort of like flutter over, just looking a bit like annoyed, and then just like goes teleports behind, just, and then just misses a stab.
Hello.
It's livid at this point,
Pleased to meet you,
Okay.
David.
and I will. That's the phase should have gone after me. I haven't actually taken my action first,
Nah, that's fine. I don't think it's going to really matter in this situation.
and I don't think that's going to cause a problem.
Move
135
closer.
feet. No, I've got 600 feet range on the Eldritch Blast, so
Eldritch
I'm gonna fire
Spear
two
is
shots.
fantastic. Okay. Roll your attacks.
plus spell sniper.
Ah,
Thought it'd
Blimey,
be
yeah.
useful on the open ocean. You're firing across quite large distances.
yeah, I can definitely see that. Yeah.
That's why I've got distance spells, one of my meta magics.
Yeah. 24 with the first,
That definitely hits.
16 with the second.
16 does not.
Nothing at 20. But the first one hits for 12 points of force damage.
It's very nice. Blast, just like as he's now turning around to the Fae that's teleported behind him and attempted to stab him, the blast hits him in the back, and you can see Aldous, he is getting pissed off.
Fair enough.
But is he
More
as
so
livid
than he
as
already
A?
was. Anything else from you, Phineas?
That's all I can do, thank you.
Okay, it's me up with me preparing for the climb. So, this one, just going to climb down the ladder. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Pauses for a moment.
Hang on.
That's the one charmed.
Charmed, isn't it?
No.
No, the
it
charm
broke out
dropped.
Oh,
But
right.
it's not actually that one's turn.
because
My bad.
I lost my concentration because I got hit.
Gotcha. Yes.
Opportunity attack.
I mean, I
It's not actually that one's turn.
could do.
My bad. I'm just trying to check what Lax's last stealth roll was.
24, I think it was. 20.
Maybe.
Let me just
24. Okay.
go back up and check. Ding, 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 ding. Come on, where was it? 29, sorry.
Okay. Hmm. Pops out of the smoke, the fog, and
What was there?
is gonna start off by shooting Aldris. First target
Yep,
sees.
That's fair.
That's an 11 to hit you, Aldris.
Nope.
Okay. Second shot. That's 25 to hit you.
Yep.
Oh.
You take 5 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And then I need to put, God, I can't find that. There it is. Then, no, that's not. They disappear back into the smoke.
Nice.
Okay. It's now Klein's turn, and I think Philly's words were.
Jade, I have
Sorry.
just remembered that the whole point of my Fey Spirit being fuming is that it gets advantage on attacks after it's
Roll another attack roll against
Yeah, sorry.
Remy.
I'm very tired.
Don't blame me.
14, so it doesn't do
No.
any better.
That won't hit either.
That's fine.
Okay, so Klein said he was going to run up and start hitting the big guy. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. What's Klein's movement speed? It's 40. 35, 40. And then I don't really want him to lose his rage from this, but let me have a look. As long as he gets attacked, and there's a high chance of that. He's going to dash 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I don't know what he can do as a bonus action.
Can he just punch himself?
I'll say that he's kind of using his bonus action to maintain the rage. That's fine. It's a tricky feature to use.
He's having an angry poop.
He sticks his finger in the brazier next to him, or in the light that's hanging off the wall.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
angry, he's doing 6 damage.
Kirken's turn with Lack preparing for me.
You are muted, Kirkin.
Yes, sorry, I was trying to click on the right window. Right, I will be selecting the right button first, and I will moving over to this guy.
I thought
I
it
can
was the left
attack from
window.
that angle, right?
Yeah, you can hit. I assume you're trying to hit the big guy.
I am trying to hit big guy.
Yep.
That's the wrong window. Okay, I am specifically trying to hit him with my horns.
Yeah, you can use your hammering horns. Don't get a bonus when you're.
Not with that though, because that's a 9 balls.
That's not going to hit. Do you get a bonus after running a certain distance with that?
See, there's Goring Rush, which lets me make an attack with my horns as a bonus action. And then there's Hammering Horns. If I had been successful in actually hitting him,
Right.
I could have shoved him away.
Okay.
Which unfortunately has not happened.
Okay.
So that's my turn, I guess.
That's all from you. Okay, good to know. So it is now Lack's turn with quarantine preparing.
I'm going to go shudang and do death from above. So dagger attack on the one that's there next to
the one that had been charmed by Ulderus. Okay.
So dagger attack to start with. That's a 17 to hit.
That hits. Roll your damage with sneak attack. Tells me this is going to hurt.
4, 5, 6, 7, 12 points of piercing damage and 7 points of necrotic damage.
Nasty.
So that's 19. And then I'm going to shoot my bolt slinger in her face.
Okay. Roll the attack.
Bonus action, which is a 27 to hit.
That definitely hits.
Which is 4 points of piercing damage and 1 point of poison damage.
Okay. Not looking good.
And then I'm going to go back up in the air I've got about 10 feet left, so I'll go back up 10 feet.
Okay. Okay. I assume that's all from you. So, Quarantine, you're up with me preparing.
I'm going to do a side shuffle. To here.
Yep.
And then I am going to do chromatic orb at 2nd level, and I'm going to twin it.
Okay.
And do one at Remy and one at red-haired female number 2.
The gunner. Okay. Roll your 2 attacks then for me, please.
So that's a natural 1.
Nope. Who was that against?
I probably would have gone to the one in front first, so the female.
Okay, yeah, doesn't hit the gunner.
And then to the man, 19.
That hits. Roll your damage.
The lightning damage. 25 points of lightning damage.
Ooh.
Ouch.
He kind of turns and says, I didn't forget about you, princess. Anything else, Quarantine?
I'm going to move back.
Okay.
Just out of distance.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Anything else from your Quarantine? Or is that all?
No, that was my bonus action to whiz myself backwards 10 feet in the air.
Next up, it's me. With me, then Eyeless. So, this one is going to... just going to run. So, Aldris, you'd get an attack of... Aldris and the Fey Spirit get an attack of opportunity if they can. Fey Spirit's attack of opportunity comes first.
Okay. Just got one of those. 19.
That hits.
Gotta figure out. Da-da-da. 26 plus level, which is 3rd, so 2d6 plus 6. 14 points total, unless you need it broken down.
No, that's fine. That's a big hit. Aldris, you have an attack of opportunity if you wish.
I'm just trying to work out whether Aldris would care about that person. I don't think he would.
She's sliding down the ladder to get back to the boat.
She's not important in Aldris's mind. The only
Okay.
thing that is important is Remy Lambard.
15, 20, 25, 30. Hang if I do that. And runs into the smoke, disappearing from view.
Gotta find out which bastard put those big smoke bombs there for them to hide in.
I have no idea.
Okay. It's Remy's turn, and he's not happy.
Oh dear.
Okay. He's going to start off by making an attack against you, Aldris.
Yep, figured he would.
Oh, that's an 11 to hit you, Aldris.
Nope.
That's atrocious. No, it's saving time.
Time dulled your senses, has it, Remy?
Shut up.
You never could fight properly, could you?
Natural 20.
Oh. You poke the bear.
Yeah, and as I was saying that, I'm just like leaning forward. It's just like...
That is 16 points of slashing damage.
Okay. You never could fight. Bam. Aldris is down.
Aldris
As
is
if it's after
down.
all was still standing.
No, I do that to tokens to
Yeah.
represent
That's fine.
that. Just because the red X is for when people are very dead. Okay. That's good to know. I'm also just going to get that up so I can keep track of this. There we go. Okay, so that's his actions. He's then going to grin as he kind of looks over the face spear and looks to you, Kirkin. And he's just going to step around to this way, kind of readying his sword, just challenging you to just try and hit him. And that will be his turn. Eyeless, you're up with Aldris's death save preparing.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay. I'm going to go to... Oh, shit, wrong one. Okay. There with a dash.
Okay.
Um,
15,
And then-
25. You've got 5 feet of movement left.
okay. There. And then I'm going to sling a first level healing word at Aldris.
Okay, roll the healing.
Max healing, 9 points.
9 points.
9
Thank
points
you
of
very
healing to
much.
Aldris. Very nice.
I'm back, baby.
At this point, sort of Eyeless hasn't got his staff in hand. It's sort of strapped to his back along with his shield and his other weapons, and you'll just see him just pluck 2 pieces of light, form it into a ball, and just launch it at Aldris.
Okay. Strikes you, Aldris, and you are conscious, though you are still prone.
That's fine.
Okay. Anything else from your Eyeless? Okay. Aldris, you're up with Vulcan preparing. And was that a Fiticus?
A Klein entering.
Yay! Hey, Klein. Okay, so
Okay. Let's actually need that.
let's take a little look, shall we?
I've got food, so I'll just have my camera off to solve.
Sure.
Yeah, you cool.
I'm going to remind me. Has anybody actually hit Remy yet?
Yeah.
He has been injured.
Okay.
He has got some scars forming.
I just hit him with lightning.
That's true. You did, didn't you? Okay. In that case, I will sort of stand up and sort of peek my head round Kirkin and just go, Remy, you never were very good at this game, were you? And cast Toll the Dead. So,
Okay.
wisdom saving throw, 15.
Wisdom save. Wisdom. That's a 17.
Ow.
Rolled well there. Anything else, Aldris?
Yeah, I will cast Cure Wounds on myself
Okay.
at first level, which is 1d8 plus 4.
I hate to be that person, but you've just cast a spell,
A cantrip.
even though it's a cantrip.
It's a cantrip that takes an action.
Oh, of course it was. Sorry. Yeah. No, that's fair. No, good looking out. I won't do that then. I will. Yeah, that'll be my go.
Okay. Top of the round, Balkin with Phineas preparing. His lizard is dead.
I'm going to take a deep breath and then I'm going to attempt to climb onto the boat.
Okay, it's not a
Which is
problem.
pretty good.
You kind of climb up and you find yourself in this foggy haze that you can't really see through.
I'm taking the extra tentacle and the corpse with me. I'm still technically grappling it.
You do have the corpse with you.
Could I try
I won't move the tentacle just because that's something that will happen on Phineas's turn. Something under Phineas's control.
I'll be very confused at the tentacle wasn't come with me then. And then I will wave the corpse around for a bit and then gently place it onto the boat.
Okay. Where do you want to put it on the boat? Just in the fog cloud, or?
Yeah, just down, because I know that people will only move the village later.
Okay.
And that's me. I can't do anything else.
Okay. That's Balkan's turn. Phineas, you're up with me preparing.
Okay. Tentacle. Yeah. bonus action move the tentacle, which can move. That's going to move 30. Yes, 30 feet. So, actually, it's rather taken with Vulcan now. So he's just going to follow Vulcan up onto the boat, into the sort of
Into the fog.
into the fog, and like, I don't know, have a feel around.
Not really picking anything up other than Vulcan.
Okay, well, it'll be happy just stroking Vulcan lightly.
Okay.
Go straight back. Yeah.
I'll let you do that as a free action, Vulcan.
It's a very balanced.
Okay,
Still very much a clean line of sight.
Yeah, I was just checking he's not moved too far. Yeah, I'll fire a couple of Eldritch Blasts again then.
Okay, not a problem.
20 to hit
That definitely hits.
and 11, so definitely not.
Good find. Yeah, first one hits, second doesn't.
8 points of force damage.
Chonk. Anything else, Phineas?
And then after
Transaction
me,
action.
he goes.
Phase spirit.
Phase Spirit is just gonna teleport, like all just and try and have a stab at Remy
Okay.
again.
Make your attack.
So
I will say that the warding bond has dropped because I've moved outside of 60 feet of range.
Okay, good to know.
That's fine. Reasonably safe, I think, over there.
It
That's
did absorb
gonna
a big hit, so
oh no, I get advantage. Don't forget.
Yep.
24 to hit.
that definitely hits. Roll some damage.
It was 2d6 plus 6. 13 points total.
13 points of damage. Very nice.
And that's me done.
Okay. So it's my turn. Flying, you're up with Kirkin to follow.
Okay, so I will. I can get. Oh, I'd like to move, Eddie. I can get there. I think it was.
Yeah.
Move. I think it was there.
You were in this square just above the torch, I believe.
Oh, I can actually get to him then. Okay, cool. So I'll get to him. How
Yep.
bad is he looking at the minute?
Taking a couple of hits, but not really bothering him much.
Okay, and I'll just look around and I'll be like, I'll leave this one for you, Aldris. You seem to have a bit of beef with him. And then I'll look at him and go, pick on someone your own size. And go in for 2 hits.
Okay.
Much
Roll
appreciated,
your
Mr.
attack.
Clyde.
So first hit is 15, probably misses.
Does not hit, I'm afraid.
And the second is 22. No, sorry,
Okay.
21.
Still hits. Roll your
Okay.
damage.
Um,
You are still raging. I didn't take that away from you.
okay, cool. Thank you. We're looking at. I went in with the trident, didn't I? So it would be 5 plus 4, 4 points of piercing damage
4 points of piercing damage.
on him, and then
Is that all?
No, one-handed for the trident is 1d6
Blimey, you must have
because I've got my
rolled a
shield.
1.
What did I say? How many?
You
Don't
said
forget to add your rage
4.
damage plus your strength
Oh,
modifier.
fucking idiot! Sorry, 5 plus 4, 9. 11 points then with that.
There we
range.
are.
There you go.
Because
Sorry.
that felt really low for a barbarian.
Oh, it's because I was looking at the dice, and then in my brain I was like, I need to add 4 to that. So I said 4. Yeah, and then for my bonus action, I'll just kind of shock him a little bit, and I'll have to make a
Dexterity saving throw?
Um,
Yeah, okay, that's a 13.
oh, just fails. It's 14, so he takes one of them. Oh, he takes 1 point of lightning damage.
Oh, makes all the difference.
Cool, I bet.
Anything else from you, Klein?
No, and I'll just try and take, basically look intimidating and try and take his focus onto me than anyone else.
Okay.
That's me. Thank you.
I look forward to sharpening my blade on your bones. Kirkin, you're up with Lack preparing.
I have a terrible lack of
Not
offensive
terrible.
spells. I'm still not taking on the right bloody thing. I'm going to smack him with my staff this time.
Okay. You hit the guy with your staff,
22
roll the
to
attack.
hit.
Yay!
22 definitely hits. Roll some damage for me, please.
Boo. 5 points of damage.
Okay. Well, damage is damage.
It's better than the nothing I've been doing.
That was 5,
Can
yeah?
I... 5, yeah. Can I
Okay.
use the bonus action to cast, seeing as I haven't moved?
It depends on what spell you wish to cast. Certain spells have bonus action casts. Some certain spells have action casts.
I
let me
feel like I
just
need
check.
to ask this, so just to be clear going forward, are you using the staff one-handed or two-handed? Because if it's one-handed, it's a d6. If it's two-handed, it's a d8.
That is very true.
I rolled the damage for d6, so I presume that was one-handed.
Okay.
And then
Yeah,
that would
that
still
would-
leave
that
me
would-
hand for casting, yeah.
Technically, because the staff is a spellcasting focus, you
Yeah.
can two-hand it and still use that for your spells. So, yeah, you can
That's good to know.
get away with hitting it with two hands. So,
But no, what I was going to try and do was oh yeah, no, I have one here. Healing word as a bonus action.
yep, you can
I was
do
gonna
that.
Throw a healing word on Aldris
Huh?
Okay.
because he
Uh,
needs it most at the moment.
Roll the healing then. So it's a D4 plus wisdom.
That's 4 points.
Thank you very much.
of healing.
Appreciated.
Very nice.
Every little counts, I
Very
suppose.
nice. Yeah.
And that's it for me. Thank you for
Okay.
clarification.
Lack, you're up with quarantine preparing.
Okay.
Speeds up with every round. It's great.
I'm actually going to fly my full movement to here, up in the rigging.
Uh-huh.
I'd like to use my bonus action to hide and hold my action to shoot anybody who pops out here to try and get us.
Okay. Make a stealth check then for me, please, to start with.
$27.
Okay. Good to know.
Nice.
So I'm about 20 feet up in the rigging. And I'm hidden away there, and I'm just waiting for one of those people that I saw pop out before. If anyone pops out,
Okay.
shoot them.
Okay. Okay. So, quarantine, your turn with me preparing.
Okie dokie. I'm going to. Yeah, I'm just going to cast Ray of Frost from where I am on Remy.
Okay.
22
22
to hit
hits.
and 13 points of frost damage, and his movement speed is decreased by 10 feet.
Oof. Very nice. He's not looking great after that hit. You've done a fair chunk to him.
And that be it.
Okay. My turn. Lack, your held action is triggered.
Whee! Do I get advantage for surprise?
Um,
Because I'm hidden?
You definitely get sneak attack because you're hidden.
Well, if we can't see in, surely she can't see out.
Yeah, that's very true. She does need to come out. I'll say yes, you do.
Thank you very much. That's 26 to hit.
That definitely hits. Roll your damage, and you get your sneak attack because you've not used it this round.
28. Oh, that's a bit nicer. That's 11, 16 points of piercing damage and 4 points of poison damage.
Nice.
So 20 in total.
Oop, for fuck's sake, keep going up. On the money.
Way!
Nice.
Okay.
I take it then, no one else would have seen me because there's no one else looking, so I'd still remain hidden.
We'll see about that.
Okay.
Okay, it is now Remy's turn. And he's got some choices. Klein did the most to him.
I'm just going to wave at him. Oi!
He's now ignoring you, Alderus. He's got far more important things to deal with.
Mistake.
Yes,
Yeah,
possibly me,
he's-
but he can't reach me.
Yeah, he's too busy being surrounded. He's going to make a. He's going to make 2 attacks, different locations. He's going to make an attack against the Fey Spirit.
Oh no.
Because that's between him and one of his targets. That is a 22 to hit the Fey Spirit.
Does your spirit have a name?
Oh.
Faye.
Oh,
Faye
fine.
Spirit.
That's 14 points of. Oh, hang on, no. 16 points of slashing damage. I was reading the wrong one. Oh no!
Oh.
Fucking glittering bastard. He's going to turn and heft the next swing at you, Klein.
Poor Poe.
That is a 24 to hit you, Klein.
Is the next one going to be called Lala?
Pretty.
Ask Tim, she named it.
It's a 24 feet to hit you, Klein.
Yes, so I had both of them, my mic and Discord muted. Yes, that definitely hits.
That is, wow. Talk about disparity. That's 9 points of slashing damage.
Half to 4, yes.
Yes, if you're raging.
Cool.
And for his bonus action, he's going to step here. You can have an attack of opportunity if you wish. I'm just going to move Poe to over there for now. You can have an attack of opportunity if you wish, Kirkham.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Roll the attack.
Has he stepped there, or is he looking like he's moving somewhere else?
He stepped there to stomp on the dust remaining from the Fey Spirit.
Bastard.
19 hits from you there, Kirkham.
I'm telling you, he's not a nice bloke.
If we all clap our hands and say, I do believe in
For
fairies,
6
do you think
points
we can
damage.
back again?
6 points of damage. Very nice. Was that with
Yes,
your
I'm ready.
two-handing?
Move to two-handed.
Ah, cool. Okay, that's his turn. Eyeless, you're up with Aldrich preparing. You're muted.
I'm going to move to there.
You're closer. Got a dead thug next to you.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. So, the pendant that Eyeless wears around his neck, he's going to grip it, say quick prayer to the Moon Mother, and use the special ability on it, so I can use my Channel Divinity again.
Okay.
And I'm going to use my action to form the Twilight Sanctuary.
Okay. What's the radius on Twilight Sanctuary?
30 feet.
30 feet. we go. That should be visible.
And then, is there anything else that I could do at the moment? I don't believe that there is, so I believe I'm going to end my turn there.
Okay. Aldris, you're up with Vulcan preparing.
Right. Okay, so Aldris is going to move up and get in front of Lembard. Hey,
Okay.
no. You don't get to play with who you want to play with. You get to play with me. And I'm just gonna punch him. But as I punch him, I'm gonna cast Touchy Death or whatever it's called.
Inflict wounds.
Inflict wounds. Yeah, Punchy Death.
Okay, roll the attack.
Come on,
Roll
I
the
haven't
attack.
hit a single attack in this
I
fight.
Touchy Death, by the way, is a lot better name.
That's a wow, man.
21.
That hits. That
Yay!
definitely hits. Roll your damage.
You need to rename it on D&D Beyond as Punchy Death.
Or Touchy Death, yeah.
That's 9 points of Punchy Death damage.
Ooh.
It's actually
Based on what I know of inflict wounds, that
That
wasn't
that was a
great.
terrible roll. It's actually necrotic damage.
Okay, cool. You rolled it a second time and it gave
Yeah,
you
so
way better numbers.
I pressed the wrong button.
No, you're fine. Okay.
Okay. And I'm just going to stand there and go, no. You get to play with me, arsewipe.
Okay.
And that's my go.
Is that all from you, Aldris?
I have
Okay.
9 temporary points, by the way.
Okay, cool. Balkan, you're up.
I'm going to start exploring. Sorry. I'm going to start exploring the boat. I've only got 10 feet of movement. So I'll move to here. And then I'll dash to here.
Okay.
And that's my go.
Your tentacles kind of you swear you can feel steps from somewhere here, right in front of you. Sure.
I can't
Movement
do
and
it, 'cause
action.
I can't do it.
You were leaving the
I was, yeah.
wizard, weren't you? Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'll seeing as Martin's okayed it, I'll move to tentacle. That's cool. Anything else, Vulcan?
I don't think I can do anything with a bonus action.
Okay.
Can I use a tentacle just to sweep the area as a bonus action?
I'll say that you're able to. Yeah, there's definitely something here,
Okay.
but you can't really see.
Okay. I can't do anything else.
Okay. Finish. You're up with me preparing.
That must be really creepy for the woman that's in there, have these tentacles slithering across her feet.
Oh yeah, like you can hear with your attuned hearing. What was that?
So I just friendly octopus. Sometimes.
Okay, Finish. You're up with me preparing.
Okay. As the tentacles kind of moved up, yeah, I just can it sense something's there as well?
Possibly.
Oh no!
It is technically blinded.
I feel like my
Is your snare going?
Nope, we have him.
I'm getting bits of robot coming through.
That's not good.
Okay.
Oh, I heard that's not good. I need to turn my fan on.
Can you hear me now?
We can hear you perfectly fine.
Okay, interesting.
Might be
What's
worth
that?
turning off the.
Wait, just ink.
Very good, Vinny. Very
Don't
good.
you stop doing that.
Are you back with us?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
cool.
think so for now. For now.
I don't know if you heard
So what
him,
did you say
what
about?
Jade said it was your tentacle might notice something there, but it'd be technically blind.
It is technically blind, and I don't know if you need to be able to see the target that it's attacking.
So I mean, I just want to do a. It's got. A
Don't
10-foot
technically
reach,
need
and
to be able
just
to
wanted do a bit
see the
swipe.
target. Don't technically need to be able to see the target.
There you go.
Technically, points it moves to needs to be able to be seen, but I'm happy to waive that in the situation.
It'll be a disadvantage attack then.
Yeah, the attack will be a disadvantage because you don't know exactly where they are.
Mm-hmm.
Kick it in the dick.
That's what I was reaching for.
The old dick twist.
What? Sorry, please hold while D&D Beyond has a little flap.
That's normal.
I right clicked to select disadvantage, and my webpage went backwards to my character screen. So
Nice.
That's fun.
Someone else to stream them out.
13.
13. A disadvantage isn't going to hit. Tentacle viciously mauls some of the fog.
Does it clear any air within it?
A little bit, but not enough to be able to see. I will, if you do shoot from there, I will give him a little bit of cover. Because you've got a couple of hunky water nasty between you and him.
Spell sniper, ignore half cover.
Yep, that works.
And
I have a DM who I play with who absolutely hates spell sniper and sharpshooter because they ignore cover.
Ignores half hunky.
I just think of it as that Klein just like shifts to the side, flexes, and kind of winks at you, lets you shoot, and then goes back to the position.
Isn't there isn't there an arrow you can use in Arcane Archer as well that ignores cover?
I think so, yeah. I don't know if I've actually made those choices for Melissa yet. I'll have to check later. So, you're shooting Remy?
I am. There's an 18 with the first.
That hits.
20 with the
both hit.
Both hit. First time ever.
18 just hits, I will say.
Right.
13.
So 13 with the first. Ooh, awesome. 15. Wow, only 2 points off max. 28 points total.
Big hits.
Big hits. Yeah, and that's all because Poe's dead.
Okay. My turn with Klein preparing. Lack, as you're watching that area, see the other one poke out. She doesn't realise where you are. Looks at the dead one. Shit. 5, 10.
Would Vulcan get an opportunity attack as it's...
You need to be able to see who's moving out of your area.
Yeah, of course you do.
Good thought, but it's one of those things that can really catch you out. So they're gonna look up, and the only person they can see clearly is Kirkin because there's a dark sphere over Hylas. So they're going to take 2 shots against you, Kirkin.
Well, technically, they would be able to see
They
me
can
because
see you, but it's less of a clear shot because it's dim light, isn't it?
so it's a sphere of twilight emanates from me. The sphere is centered on me, 30-foot radius, and it's filled with dim light.
Yeah.
Well, be me
Dim
or
light. Kirkin's closer. However, something tells me that a 10 isn't going to hit you, Kirkin.
Thank God, no, it won't.
Right. What about a 22?
22, just about, yeah. Yeah.
They're going to use their mark shot ability. I forgot that they have.
They couldn't forget another round, no.
Sorry.
Apparently not.
Now that you've killed one of them, I have to,
I didn't kill anybody.
never remember
I
that.
softened them up.
That's
That didn't kill
15
him.
points of piercing damage from a shot hitting your back.
Ouchie.
So 5, 10. Let's do that first. Okay. You hear a lot of footsteps beneath you, Lack. Fine, you're up with Kirkham preparing.
How BA-atted is this Remy looking?
He's not looking great. He's looking pretty beaten up, but he's angrier than he is beaten up.
Just excuse me 2 secs, Mr. Kurgan, and I'll move there. And going for 2 puncheroonies, or swiperoonies.
Okay.
10 is the first one.
Ow.
Blank.
That does not hit, I'm afraid.
Let's go in for the second one with a different dice this time. Oh, natural 15, so 22 this time to hit.
22 definitely hits. Roll your damage.
One-handed again. So 5 plus 4 is 9 plus 2 is 11 again.
Okay, he's looking really rough now after that hit.
And he's looking really rough. So I'm going to do my bonus action for my Storm Aura. But before I do it, I'm just going to kind of like shift. So his face is there. I'm just going to do that and look at Aldous and go, right, at the same time, you punch him, I'll do this.
Roger. Are.
And yes, Storm Aura comes out, projected at Remy.
Dex save. That is blimey. Okay. That's a 26.
Yes, let me just make.
I don't think you need to check that.
I suspect that's going to save, but I think he takes half damage, or does he take no damage at all?
Yeah, half damage on a success. Yeah, that's what I was just checking. So 5 rounded down to 2.
2
points of lightning damage.
Damage is damage. Anything else from you, Klein?
No, that's all. I only said that to Aldous just in case that did kill him,
Yeah, that's right.
and he could have that flare of.
Kirken, you're up with Lack preparing, please.
I am going to do a heal to myself.
Okay.
Wise.
Um,
Oh, we have
I am
couch.
going to
Yay.
cure wounds on myself for fuck's sake, 13 points of healing.
13
Healing
points of
of
healing.
damage.
That's
So I can
anti-damage.
make back in double figures, which is nice.
It's always nice.
And that's an action. So that kind of limits me somewhat for what I can do next.
Yep.
Because I have no offensive spells that can.
I have mentioned to you that druids can change spells out on long rests, yeah?
Yes, but I mean, this is the middle of combat, so.
Yeah, that's very true. But I just want to make sure you do know.
No,
Okay.
but since we had that conversation, we haven't had a long rest, so.
Also very true, very true. I'm a very mean DM.
Yeah, so. Yes, terribly mean DM to continue combat consistently. How terrible. No, I will just move there, and that will be my turn.
Okay. Lack, you're up with quarantine preparing, please.
Okay. So I saw where this woman was, and I saw where she stepped into the fog.
You saw movement that this was that arrow is the movement that you saw.
I can't see an arrow.
It's not showing. Oh, hang on, I'm on the wrong light. That arrow is what you saw.
Yeah. So I saw her come out, I saw her shoot, and I saw her dart inside the fog. And you said I heard footsteps.
You heard footsteps.
Could I try and work out how far into the fog she's gone from those footsteps? And then
You
drop
can
down?
certainly try.
I just imagined Lackler getting a pencil and paper and like protractor and everything out, doing trigonometry to figure out where somebody is on the board.
That can't stop for effect.
I'm a stealth death from above her. I do this all the time. This is my job. This
I
is my
mean-
trade.
Technically, I think dragonflies have the highest range, highest success range in their hunting than anything else in the
One of
world.
the deadliest killers in the world.
How James is playing Lack is almost precisely how I kind of envisioned the Zopteran operating. So make a perception check for me. Make a straight perception check for me, please.
Would my compound eyes help because I get advantage against invisible enemies and effectively she'd be...
Compound eyes work for sight, and you are effectively blinded trying to look into the fog.
All right. So perception at disadvantage, did you say? Or just normal?
Perception straight roll, because you're using your hearing, because you mentioned the footsteps.
That is a 14.
14. Well, you're not sure. You kind of heard footsteps here, but you're not sure where they've gone from there.
Okay, well, I'm going to risk it. I'm going to fly into where I thought I heard it, about there,
Okay.
drop down and try an attack.
Make an attack roll at disadvantage for me, please.
That's a 16.
Nope. No dice.
Okay. Then in that case, with my bonus action, I'm just going to spin in a different direction randomly from that point and just shoot
Okay.
a bolt.
Make an attack roll at disadvantage, and I will roll a D8 to see which direction it goes.
Okay. Oh, that's only 16 again.
Let's see, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Flies off and hits the stone on the pier.
In which case, I'll fly back up and go back to where I was and stay on guard there.
Okay. Quarantine, you're up with me preparing.
I thought it was a good idea, but it didn't quite work.
Always worth trying.
Fog cloud is a tricky spell to work with. It's almost like darkness in a sense.
Mm-hmm. It was a perception thing, though. If we got a high perception roll, then that would have been brilliant.
Oh, I rolled your perception against their passive stealth, and not quite.
Shuffle over here and then fire another ray of frost.
Okay, roll the attack.
17.
If that hits.
15 points of frost damage.
Right.
15 points of cold damage. Very nice. He's not looking happy.
And that's me.
Okay. It's your turn. It is now his turn. He is going to make 2 attacks. The first attack's going to be a shove attack against you, Aldris.
Okay.
So I just need to check the rules on these. There it is. Athletics check against either your athletics or acrobatics.
Both of which are absolutely excellent. I'm going to use athletics because that's got a +1. Because acrobatics has a -1. So that's a 14.
14. Okay.
It's not bad.
He beats you with a 24.
Yeah.
And shoves you 5 feet back onto the thug who's dead by the boxes.
I mean,
and then
that's just rude.
Is that an attack?
Then that is an attack.
Can I use my reaction to sentinel attack him then?
You certainly can. I'm going to have to check the rules on this as well for something. But go ahead.
It literally says when a creature within 5 foot of you makes an attack against a target other than you.
It is technically classed as an attack, so yeah.
Cool. Okay. Come on, D20. Cool. I think I just missed 17.
Oh, that's a hit.
17 to hit, was that?
Yeah.
Doesn't hit, I'm afraid.
Hang on
Yeah.
a minute.
AC 18. I
18.
said that
No,
it
hang
just
on,
hit with
hang on.
Phineas rolling an 18 on the Eldritch Blast.
Hang on. Because Quarantine hit with a 17. So
Did she?
Yeah.
how does he
My,
miss with
my
a
bad,
17?
sorry. I must have misheard that. Yeah, that one shouldn't have hit, my bad. No, AC is 18.
Can I re-roll?
No, you can't, Rich.
You can't, unfortunately. I am... Because that was my mistake, I'm not going to rescind the damage, but yes, apologies about that. That is definitely my bad. Missed that one. Okay,
No
so
worries.
the opportunity attack doesn't hit, and he's just going to charge 5, 10, 15 straight up to you, Quarantine. Kirkin, you get an attack of opportunity if you wish.
Favoritism.
Does he pass by me?
Yes.
No, he does not.
Okay.
He takes this route.
Okay.
That's why he shoved you out of the way.
Gotcha.
So he's only
22
15
days.
feet.
He's moved 15 feet, yeah. 22 hits, roll the damage.
22 hits, roll damage. 10 points of damage.
Nice.
That's my most damage so far.
Damage. Very
Now,
nice.
now we've established this AC, can I have another chance to attack him as he runs away?
You've used your reaction already. Okay, he is going to make
Worth a
his sword's attack against you then, Quarantine. And he says, been told about you. Pretty pen in your head.
I'm just gonna go. "Mwah."
Yeah, not biting. So
Oh, I'll bite.
that
darling.
is... Where is it? Where is it? That's it. That's a 15 to hit you, Quarantine.
Oh yeah.
So he deals. Wow, that was awful. That's 8 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
You're not concentrating on anything.
Nope.
That's his turn. Ilis, you're up with Aldris preparing.
Righty ho. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, so I can get to there. Yeah, that's good for me. Which one am I going to use? Right. So you basically just watch Ilis, and he'll just reach back and grab the orb that's emanating the twilight, and he'll just sort of extend his hands into the air, and this orb basically it looks like a mirror of the moon. He's just going to pull his hands outwards and cast Beacon of Hope.
Okay.
So it's got the same radius as my Channel Divinity Aura. And the spell bestows hope and vitality. Choose any number of creatures in range. So I'm going to choose my friends. For the duration, each target has advantage on wisdom saving throws, death saving throws, and regains the maximum number of hit points possible from any healing.
Many healing. Okay.
And don't forget to cast darkness your next turn. It's how it always works.
That's the rules.
Well, I've got
the rules.
I've got an advantage here. I don't know the spell darkness, therefore I can't cast it.
And he's not drunk.
So technically, you shouldn't be able to cast Beacon of Hope because then you leave.
But he has half darkness going.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. You have got some kind of darkness going. Okay, anything else from you, Ilis?
Because I've cast that, no. So I kind of changed what I was going to do, like midway through. So, no, that's it. That's it from me.
Okay, Aldris, you're up with
Actually,
Vulcan preparing.
As a bonus action, can I help Aldrich to his feet?
Aldris isn't on the floor. He was just thrown back 5 feet.
But yes, I accept your arm of stability. Thank
But
you.
he may be kind of leaning against the boxes.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Oh, you're quite welcome, Mr. Aldrich. Now, should we do away with this cretin?
I think the technical term is let's fuck him up.
Yes, I was trying to be polite. I'm sorry.
Oh, I do apologise. Let's do
After
away
you
with
say.
him and then fuck him up. Okay.
Yeah, that. Yeah.
Aldris will just then turn to Remy, and I'll move a little closer. Call out, Remy, Captain. You should know by now, I always come back. Always. Even after everything goes under the water, I always come back for you. And I'm going to try another Toll the Dead. So wisdom saving throw, please.
Wisdom save. Ooh. That is an 8 on the wisdom.
That's a fail. So I get 2d12 because he's already taken damage.
Yep, he's definitely damaged.
That's 19 points
Ooh.
of necrotic damage as the symbols of Arala surround his head. And there's this God Almighty. It's like a tolling of a bell, but it's a bell that's been underwater, if you know. It's a sort of reverberation, sort of ripples of sound waves through water.
Don't worry. I'll give you to those cult weirdos.
Monsieur Aldris, 11 temporary hit points.
Lovely, thank you very much.
Okay. Okay. Is that all from you, Aldris?
No. I'm going to walk. So, what he is 5, 10, 15, 20. And I'm literally going to try and step in between him and Quarantine.
Okay.
So, if you'll allow it, Quarantine, I just want, and Pirate Master, I just want to, with my bonus action, just shove Quarantine out of the way.
Are you allowing this, Quarantine?
Up to you.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Make an athletics check for me, please, Aldris.
Athletics. Oh, that's not so bad. 4.
You try to kind of push Quarantine out of the way, but she only
doesn't
kind of
move.
She doesn't move. She kind of stumbles back, but you're kind of putting yourself in between her and Remy. Yeah.
I said, you don't get to choose.
Balkin, you're up with Phineas preparing.
As the temporary hit points take effect, you just see this mote of light sort of touch Aldrich on the chest and then form like a spectral breastplate of moonlight.
Nice. That's weird.
I'll move forward.
Okay.
Do I see anything here? Or?
You can probably start to kind of peek out, and you can see like the sails and another cloud of fog. There's a dead body on the ground. But
do I see Lack?
Probably not, actually.
Okay.
He's very well hidden.
But you might notice the crossbow bolt sticking out of the back of that woman's head.
Possibly. I'll use my action just to move to dash. Move it on 10 feet, so that's the edge of the smoke.
Okay.
That's me.
Okay. Phineas, you're up. I was worried he was frozen for a moment there. Phineas is up with me preparing.
Yeah. Really sure what more I can do.
Just about see him. The spell sniper gives you a clean line of sight.
Yeah, is that okay? That's not gonna.
Yep, that's fine. That's fine. You've got spell sniper. You've got smell sniper. What?
Yes.
You could snipe smells straight out of the air.
Smell sniper.
Spike those smells.
So yeah, clean line of sight. You can definitely Eldritch
Eldritch,
Blast.
Eldritch Pop. Eldritch Scent. Okay, well, I will
Eldritch
fire a
Reek.
couple of Eldritch Scents at him.
Okay, roll your attacks.
Ooh, 26 on the first.
That definitely hits.
27 on the second.
Both definitely hit. Roll your damage.
9 and 14 for 23
Oof.
points of force damage.
Looking real bad.
I think the washing machine has hit quarantine.
She's frozen.
Yeah.
What's next from you, Phineas?
What did you say, sorry, Joe?
What's next from you? You've used your action to Eldritch Blast.
What's next? Yeah, I don't really know what the tentacle can do, so I think it's just gonna sort of slither its way just sort of straight forward in that general direction. I don't have any idea where anything is. I'm assuming it doesn't hit anything on the way.
Nope. Oh, yeah, there goes quarantine.
Yep.
That turn's not for a while. We're okay.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just going to have a random swipe at the floor.
Roll an attack at
Let's roll a
disadvantage.
D8 to decide. Well, we'll see. I'll start at 1 straight up and then go around clockwise. So 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Directly down from the square. Directly down from me is where I'll attack. At 10 feet. So.
Yep. Roll an attack at disadvantage.
Okay. No, the other one. That one. I nearly went advantage. Yeah, 11.
Nope. Slaps the floor. Anything else, Phineas?
No.
Black, did I get you to roll the stealth check after flying back up?
No.
Could you please roll me?
Yes.
It's a straight roll. Or straight stealth check. No advantage, disadvantage.
Oh, you're a straight one, so I have advantage when I'm flying.
That's when you're flying and moving.
Okay. 17.
Okay. Oh, wait, shit, hang on. No. Yeah, no, that tracks. Okay, never mind. That's my bad. Okay, cool. Forgot that one still needs to reload. Klein, you're up.
Right, yeah, so I will. 1, 2, 5. Yeah, I'm going to come here behind Monsieur Reme
Okay.
and go in for 2 hits again, and probably only hit with 1.
I'll say you get advantage because you are flanking him with Aldris, as he is focused on Quarantine and Aldris.
21 to hit for the first one.
That definitely hits.
3, 7, 9 points of piercing damage.
How do you want to do this, Klein?
As I'll do it, I'll just come up behind him with the trident, and again look just behind at Aldris and go, "You can get the last one if you want," and just kind of skewer him up towards Aldris, right up to him in his face, and let Aldris do whatever he wants to do, and then just take out the trident and let him just crumple to the ground.
Yeah, as he crumbles to the ground, Aldous is just going to say, "Good night, Captain." as he falls to the ground.
Fuck
Um,
you.
And knowing how, or seeing how much this man is detested by Aldris, I'm going to hit him again whilst he's on the ground.
Okay. That automatically hits, auto crits. There's some more holes in him.
With his
cool.
head.
And then, yeah, bonus action, let him make a dex save. My Stormer.
He fails to dex save because he's dead. Zap him as well. Okay. Definitely not over the top. So, that is Klein's turn. Kirkin, you're up.
Hang on, before I did that, can
Oh,
I just
sorry.
move? What did I have? I had 5, 10, 15, 30, so 5, 10. I'll just move 10 foot closer to the edge, no, sorry, to the boat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
11 temporary hit points for Monsieur Klein.
Thank you.
So in a bit of a different thing. So it'll form as like a spectral pauldron with like well, it would look at a leather sash that comes across.
It's not covering up the gun show.
No.
What's going on?
Important to know.
Okay. Kirkin, you are up with Lack preparing.
Is there anyone left alive to hit?
Oh,
You've heard the sounds of gunfire going on over back on the boat.
Okay.
we're still hunting one of the rifle women.
No.
Quick question for James. Can you not
Yeah.
can you not make the fog clouds vanish?
No, it comes from a ring.
Right.
So once it's there, it's there for an hour. Unless there's a breeze, it'll blow it away.
He's
Right.
blown smoke out his ring.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm blowing smoke at my ring.
All right, I'm gonna come and sort this shit out.
I apparently moved incorrectly.
Uh-oh.
No. So, what would you like to do, Kirkin? You can pass your turn
Sorry.
if you wish.
No, I'm wondering if Druidcraft will be enough to start clearing some of the smoke.
Let's
If I
have a
may move
look
over
at
there.
the wording on Druidcraft. I'm also going to check the wording on Fog Cloud. Because I assume you're trying to use Druidcraft to start clearing the smoke.
Exactly, yeah.
It's not listed in the spells. It's in the inventory.
Now, if I can't use it to clear the fog, I'm going to opt to use a slightly different effect of the same spell.
Has to be of moderate or greater speed, so the Druidcraft wouldn't be enough to disperse it. Also, James, I assume you're counting your charges down backwards?
Yeah.
So you've got that marked as only having one charge left, yeah?
I presume so. Hold on. Let me
You've
just...
got one box marked.
Oh no, I would have had 2 boxes marked then, so I need to do that again. Hold on, I will do that.
Just want to make sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, it'll take greater winds to blow it away.
Okay.
Druidcraft can produce.
I am going to, because there's nothing else I can do, create an instantaneous harmless sensory effect, such as the faint odor of skunk, to try and flush them out.
Okay. Whereabouts do you want to kind of place that? Just somewhere in the fog?
Yeah, do you see the set of stairs? Now it says it has to be like a 5-foot cube.
Yeah.
5 foot, yeah, 5 foot cube. So
Yeah, I can do
the
that.
set of stairs that's closest to us,
So,
type of thing.
Yeah, that I can do.
And that will be my turn.
About there. Okay. Okay, cool. Kirkin's turn. Lack, you're up with quarantine preparing.
I'm going to stay where I am.
Okay.
But I'd like to hold my action again for if this person appears again. Could I also hold steady aim because I'm not moving?
Steady aim's a bonus action.
Technically, it's a bonus action, but I'm sort of up there.
Let me have a read of the wording on that one.
My thought is I'm perched like a sniper.
Yeah.
I've
Gives you
got,
advantage on the next attack roll on your current turn, unfortunately.
oh, okay. All right. In that
Right.
case, I'll use my bonus action to re-hide.
Okay, roll a stealth check.
I'll move along a bit just so I've moved. I'll re-hide and that's 27. And then
Okay.
hold my attack to shoot if she appears again.
Quarantine, you're up with Isla's preparing.
Wow, exciting
Okay.
noises.
Sorry, that was my phone giving me an alert.
It's exciting.
I'm going to move to here.
Okay.
And I'm going to hold a ray of frost for anyone who pops their head out looking red-headed and annoying.
Okay. Eyeless, you're up with Aldris preparing.
Oh, 7 temporary hit points for quarantine.
Okay.
So you'd sort of like basically just see like an extra spectral layer to the corset appear.
So,
So
it's your
I'm
turn.
supposed to assume I'm wearing a corset.
5.
You are now.
Come on.
Spectral one.
10,
You
15.
know, if I was this person in the fog, given the amount of held actions, I wouldn't come out either.
That's fair.
Okay.
I'll get rid
Actually,
of
no. I'm going to go back to there. What I'm going to do, because I'm going to try and do Aldris a solid 5, 10, 15. Could I touch Mr. Remy?
You can do what you want, he's dead.
I'm going to cast Gentle Repose on him.
Okay.
So I'm going to touch the corpse, and for a duration of 10 days, I prevent the corpse from decaying, and it can't become undead.
Interesting.
So if we essentially wanted to raise him from the dead, we've got an extended time. So if Aldrich decided he wanted to play with him a bit more, then he could do so. But essentially, that guy's not going to decay anytime soon.
Fair enough.
Okay.
So that's my last second level spell. So that's 5, 10, 15 to there, 20, 25, 30 to there. Yeah, that's me done.
Okay. Aldous, you're up with Balkan preparing.
Okay. I'm going to look down at Remy. Oh well. Death comes to us all, I suppose. Well, most of us anyway. And I'm going to 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm going to poke my head out of the door and have a little look around and make sure there are no reinforcements coming.
Make a perception check for me, please.
Perceptional check.
Exceptional. Will it be an exceptional perceptional?
It is. It's a natural 20 for 24.
24.
Now I get
Okay.
natural 20s.
This door is closed, and looking down the corridor this way, don't see anything, you don't hear anything.
Marvellous. I'm just going to close this door.
Okay.
And I'm going to stand here with my back to the door, just sort of leaning against it, just in case, so I can listen and just be a sort of early warning system.
Okay.
That'll be my go.
Balkan, you're up with Phineas preparing.
Okay. Do I still? Is there still someone on the boat?
There is still someone on the boat, but you can't see them. So.
If I was to start wailing my tentacles around all of them, would that, in a windmill type fashion, would that clear the fog?
I'd say that it could certainly make a start on clearing the fog. It requires a 10 mile per hour wind.
I'm sure I can do 10 miles per hour.
He's windmilling his tentacles. I'll say that you can make a start on it. Make an athletics check for the current octopus. If you don't have proficiency, it's just straight strength.
Athletics.
So essentially, Balcony becoming the tentacopter.
Yeah.
Nice.
Is athletics dex check? Yeah. Yeah.
Strength.
Strength. Oh, okay. That's good. I'm good at strength. 16.
16. Okay. I'll say that you're able to kind of clear. You kind of clear up to the staircase a bit.
And I will
Round
move
about.
a little bit as well, so I can only move 10 feet. So I'll move to there.
Okay. So this half is still obscured. This half is cleared. That's what we'll say.
Okay, that's me.
Okay. Finish, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna start moving round. Right, how do I do the old?
I've never worked out how to do that.
Right. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just gonna start moving around. As I do, I don't think I've got. Might start touching. I'm gonna cast Gust of Wind.
Gust of wind.
Emanating
Okay.
from me, this 15-foot wide, just beam of wind.
15-foot wide beam of wind.
Down behind me.
From behind you. Cool. What's the distance on that?
60, I think. So I don't think it's reaching yet, but I can redirect it as a bonus action.
Okay.
And it's
focused on you, is it?
it starts at me and
60
emanates
foot
from
long,
me.
10 foot wide. Blast from you in a direction choose the spell's duration. Okay. Cool. And that's.
I'm gonna just call out. I'll be there in a second. Just block the entrances and exits from the boat. I'll get this fog cleared in a moment. And that's my go.
Yeah. And then 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 60. There we are. Okay. So that's Phineas's turn. It's my turn. Which way are you looking like?
All around.
Okay.
Well, I'd actually, if the fog's just cleared below me,
Fog's just cleared down here.
Yeah, I'll be looking in the bit where the fog's just cleared to see if anything else had turned up there.
Okay.
So sort of down and towards the back. See if I can see anyone hiding in there.
What's your passive perception?
16.
16, okay. Your last stealth check was a
7.
27, which, yeah, they can't beat. Okay. Does a 21 hit you, Vulcan? As they appear from the smoke coming this way.
Yeah.
From this way.
Yeah.
So that does hit you. That is a 7 points of piercing damage.
Can I
second
held shot now?
Second shot. That is you'll get your attack of opportunity now because you'll hear that and immediately swing around. And I'll say you have sneak attack because you're doing it from stealth.
Do I have advantage like last time as I'm hidden away?
Yeah.
Thank you.
They definitely weren't expecting you up. Weren't expecting you to have moved.
That's
Specifically.
26 to hit.
26 definitely hits.
That is. Ooh, that's all right. 14 points of piercing damage and 4 points of poison damage. So
Very nice.
total.
Okay. Just want to check. Okay. So I don't think you have a thing which hides your location after you shoot.
No, I only
So I'm
saw
going to
it
roll a.
because that person died, and no one else would have seen me. So it was sort of I'd still be hidden.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't.
But in this case, you wouldn't, so they can see you.
Yeah.
There you are, fucker. I'm just going to take a shot at you. Ba, 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 ba. Plus 6. That's a 17 to hit.
Oh, just hits.
Okay, and they've been saving this. They're going to use their bonus action mark shot.
It's only fair.
Ooh. Yeah, they're giving out as good as they're giving out better than they're taking. That's 19 points of piercing damage from the shot.
Ouch.
Okay. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20. And then they're going to jump off the side and into the water.
Oh.
Klein, your turn.
Yeah, okay, so I've taken the rage token off because
Yep.
it's not like I'm
That
going to
one
go
it
around
drops.
slapping my friends.
Slap yourself in the face every 6 seconds.
Yeah, I can't really do that, can I? He's stupid enough to fucking do it, but so I figured out that I can, with 40 foot of movement, I can get there.
Yeah.
And this back bit there is now clear, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
It's just up on the upper bit and this bit of the
Yeah, from
dock
where
that's gone.
from where I am, can I see like an entrance or something which would go down to below deck?
There's some open grating here that can be removed, and there's a door into a cabin there. It's a very small boat.
Yeah, so like from knowing boats or ships, sorry, I would know that like the layout that would more than likely be going below decks if I went through that door.
Probably not. That's probably more of a like a captain's cabin or something similar. Below decks, you'd have to climb down through the through the hold.
Okay, so I think that would put Klein in a fairly good position to say no one's going to be coming from below decks anytime soon.
You did see this one jump off the edge.
Yeah. 40 gets me there. Have I not got jumping? No. But I can't quite get to the fucking water. It's annoying me. That's 40 there. 40, 50. I can't gain 10 feet by jumping, could I?
No, not really.
Okay, so I'm gonna come. Select it. I'm gonna move up to there where I can move.
Okay.
Can I see? If I look in the water, can I see the person who jumped? Can I see a shadow in the water?
You can't quite see. You're not quite close enough to the edge, unfortunately.
Bastard.
Anything else, Klein?
Nope, that's everything I can do.
Okay, Kirkin?
Muted.
Yes. So I'm gonna run this past you first to make sure I can do it.
Yeah.
It's 50 feet to where she's jumped in, so I could dash to make that.
You could dash to make that. That would be your movement in your action.
So I can't take an action on top of that then.
No, unfortunately not.
Damn it. In which case, I'm just going to heal myself then instead, because I can't do the wonderfully dramatic action I was going to do.
Okay.
Drama is
Apologies.
everything, James. I don't know why you're laughing.
You don't need to
You
roll.
don't need to roll.
I feel bad for having impacted the drama.
That's why I was laughing, because you had this massive dramatic action in there, but you couldn't do it.
You don't need to roll the healing. You just do max healing.
Yep, you are in
Okay.
range of Beacon of Hope.
I feel bad enough for wasting that roll, because that was actually a decent healing roll. But fair enough, that's at least 18 points of healing then for myself.
Very nice. Hey, anything else from you, Kirkin?
I suppose I'll move on to the ship anyway,
Okay.
even if I can't do the drama.
Okay.
So I'll get to approximately there-ish. And that'll
Okay.
be it.
Lack, you're up with quarantine preparing, though I have a feeling that's not going to matter.
Death from above. And
Death
fly
from above.
over here, drop down, and stab and shoot.
She's just landed in the water. She's not very deep.
Okay. So,
Okay.
first attack with the dagger. Is a natural 20.
That definitely hits, and you get your sneak attack because of your swashbuckler.
So basically, what James is rolling is all the dice.
Yeah.
I'm going to put my damage dice away, I think. Just this feeling I have.
Oh, that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 points of piercing damage, 8 points of necrotic damage, and 10 points of necrotic damage. So that's 30 points of damage.
That was 35, sorry, you said.
35.
25,
35, yeah.
35.
Nice.
How do you want to do this, Lack?
Oh, literally, after she just shot me, I'd go down, stab her in the base of the skull, and while the knife's in there, just boom, in the back of the head.
Okay.
Just let the body float away as I'm hovering there.
Okay. So, as the dust settles, we'll take a quick break there.
Perfect. Right.
Vengeance. I like that.
Yeah.
And welcome back. We will hand you straight across to the Pirate Master Jade. Take it away.
Okay, so the dust settles and it begins to quieten. The fog slowly disperses, especially as Phineas approaches. What would you like to
I'd
do?
like fly back down. Oh, that was the wrong button to press because that was on his thing. Fly back. I don't know everything's finished, so I'm going to fly back over here and sort of check everyone's okay over here.
Yeah. All the bodies seem to be dead over here.
Is there any sound coming from below deck just whilst we're on it? I know.
Make a perception check.
Too bad, but not the best. Perception 12, 14.
14.
16. Fucking hell, Fiddy. Will you add up correctly tonight? Sorry.
Nothing coming from below deck. Nothing. No sounds coming from below decks, as far as you can tell.
Okay. With that, then I'll just quickly just move back one, and be like, Mr. Kirkin, would you mind giving me a hand lifting up this crate just so we can see if there's anything in the hold?
Yep, I'll do that.
I would like to loot the body of Remy Lambert, please.
Make an investigation check.
I'm going to go to one of the other ones.
Okay, also make an investigation check. If you move yourself to which one you're investigating.
19.
19, okay. So, Aldris, you find 240 gold pieces.
Nice.
In a satchel on his waist.
Okay.
He's got 2 scimitars that look quite fancy. And you find what was it, 19?
Yeah.
You kind of dig around, kind of expecting. You find a scrap of paper, a note on an inside pocket.
Yeah.
On his chest plate.
Cool. I will sit and I will read the note.
it reads, sorry. Oh, hang on. Where do you lot? Fucking shut up. There we go. Sorry. Two of my Discord channels just suddenly lit up like mad, so I couldn't hear anything. The note reads, bring them to the arranged location. I'll pay you double for having to put up with them. And it's signed K.
Signed what? Sorry.
K.
K.
Oh, and as you open the note, you find a small silver key.
Excellent.
Back to the door.
Back to the door.
With me and I'm assuming with me and Kirk, and it's easy enough to lift that.
Absolutely,
Great.
and you can see a ladder that's kind of just underneath the grate for getting down.
Without going down initially, does it look like there's anything in the hold? Assuming that
Make a perception check.
How small the ship is, this is literally just a hold, no cabins or anything.
Yeah.
Ooh, 19 this time.
19. It's actually rather barren. You don't see any crates on the inside. You just see it's just empty. There's maybe
no
like one crate with some papers on top of, but that was about it.
Okay, so thank you. With that as well, it doesn't look like there's any. After seeing that and then seeing that there's no one down there, I'll walk down the ladders. There's no what's the word I'm looking for? Sign or evidence that there may have been a large egg on this ship at any point.
Make an investigation check if you want.
It's not going to go as well, but I will. What dice shall I use? Let's use that one. Oh, fuck me. Non-natural 20.
Nice.
No signs of anything relating to the egg on board. Though you do know, are you going down into the hold?
Yeah. I'll after seeing what there is and that nothing down there, I'll go down to the hold and then see.
You do note that one of the pieces of paper, one of the sheets of paper on top of one of the boxes seems to have some faint magical glow to it.
Okay, well, that's on that only crate. What's in there? Yeah.
It's on top of the only crate that's in there.
I'll pick the papers up and just have a quick look inside the crate.
Most of the papers are just falsified ship documents. You'd be familiar with those. The one with the runes you can't really read, but it seems to be. It looks blueprinty in some way.
And even though I'm not, what do you call it? Adverse in magics, it is physically glowing. That it is. It's like a magical.
It's a very gentle glow.
Okay. And nothing inside the crate, I take
it. Food.
Okay, that's cool.
Rations for travel, more so than anything else. It's nothing fancy.
I'll come back up with papers in hand and be like, Captain, just one crate down there for food, rations for travel, I would reckon. And this bit of weird paper as well. Most of it is just falsified documents, but this one's got a little bit of a glow to it. Looks like a potential blueprint or something.
We'll have quarantine check it out when they're back aboard. Keep it with you, or
yeah, and I'll kind of shove it inside the breastplate on my left-hand side, which is half of the breastplate on my shoulder now. It comes around.
Okay.
And yeah, I will then, if I'm allowed, I know we're not in combat anymore. I'm just going to come off deck to here, and then I'm just going to keep an eye out on both doorways.
Okay. Quarantine, you're investigating another body?
6.
6. Not really anything.
I'm investigating the wizardy dude.
Make an investigation check.
That'll do. Not a 20. For 20.
That's blimey. Okay. You find 60 gold pieces
Nice.
and a rather large-looking sapphire. It kind of hums as you hold on to it.
He pulled that.
I'm still waving my tentacles, trying it, because I find it fun.
Can I go over to the next one and
Investigation check.
hope I roll better than a 5? Oh, 15.
You find 10 gold pieces.
And then I'll have a go at this one.
Another investigation check.
14.
14. Another 10 gold pieces.
And then I'm going to drag this one over to the little wall bit.
Yep.
And then I'm just going to start doing the same with all the rest of the bodies and just drag them over onto the wall. Just so we've got them all in one place.
Okay. I keep getting interference on my mic, but I think it's because I've got the charging cable in. Or interference on my headphones. Yeah, it is. See if I can get away with that. Did someone speak so I can test them?
Yeah. So
Hello.
Okay, thank you. Just going to have them quieter. Okay, so...
Can you move Remy Lombard back to me, please? I haven't finished with him yet.
sorry. Okay. Okay, is there anything else anyone wants to do?
Yes. Having taken everything I can off of Remy, does he have any badges or insignia of rank?
No.
Okay.
He's got a tattoo that seems to have been added to since you last saw him.
Okay. What's the
But
what's that of?
it's of a oh god, I just think randomly. It is of a grinning skull, and you can see that it's got a pair of crossed scimitars or crossed cutlasses, and then it's got. You can see down his left arm. He's got a series of tally marks.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna whip out a dagger and carve over the skull a big A.
Fair enough.
And just say, Orala, this one's for you, baby.
Make a religion check, just quickly.
Oh no.
Actually, make a spellcasting check, rather. Your wisdom check.
A wisdom check.
Yeah, wisdom check.
There we go. 15.
15. I swear you can see just a little bit of a gold tinge just on the edges of the wound.
I'll just smile and nod to myself. Right, let's check in with the captain.
Looking around this dock area, is there a clear way where we could sort of sail out of this place?
There is kind of an open cavern to the north, out from the water, and you can. It kind of heads up and curves around into the distance.
Make my way across to the captain. So I want to have a chat with him.
Okay.
Nothing happening at the two entrances where we came through?
Not that you've seen.
Are you still distributing temporary hit points with your shroud?
It would have dropped because it only lasts a minute, or until I'm knocked unconscious.
No worries.
So, Captain,
Aldris, yes.
as you may have gathered, I know that gentleman that is now deceased. He abandoned me to die. He was not a very nice man. So I'm quite glad that Mr. Klein has done me the favour of killing him.
Oh, he didn't mean to take it from you, Aldous.
That's absolutely fine, Mr. Klein. I appreciate your efforts in, let's say, relieving him of his vitality. Captain, I have found some coin about his person. These 240 golds. And I will hand that over to be distributed amongst our good selves. 2 of these very shiny scimitars.
They look pretty fancy.
So, perhaps, if the winds are good, perhaps I would be allowed to keep those. I'm not sure. Maybe as a trophy of some kind.
Absolutely.
As long as nobody else needs them, obviously. I also have this note, and I will pass the note across. And a small silver key.
Ooh. Having tried to pick that lock several times, would that look as though that's the key to the office?
Looks perfect match.
I think that is the key to the door we could not open, Captain.
Right. Well,
I suggest we go and open it.
yes. Aldous Lack with me. Everybody else, get everything valuable on the ship. We're going to sail it out of here.
I was thinking about that, Captain. Is that a good idea? We've already turned up the harbour on our ship, and now going to be turning up on a Blue Blaze boat.
We're not going to sail it back to harbour. We're going to sail it around the coast a little, and then have our ship meet us there.
Right, good thinking. Yeah, ignore me.
Captain, before you go and open the door, are we relieving these cretins of their heads and taking them back to the good sir in Deephaven?
We'll take as many heads as we can.
Right.
But we don't need to do that here for expediency. Let's just get the bodies on the ship.
Right. With your permission, then, I would like to take Mr. Klein and Mr. Kirk, and we will go and fetch the rest of the cretins from the sleeping quarters.
Don't forget the one in the water.
Yeah, I'll go and get the one in the water before we go. Before it goes away.
Balkin, dear, can you grab the one that's in the water?
I'll jump off the boat.
Yeah.
Do we actually see an octopus audibly sigh?
Yeah. Because he was enjoying being on.
Yeah, but now
He made all of that fog disappear. It was great.
he can jump off the side and whirlwind his tentacles as he goes into the water now.
Yeah. Right. So he'll try and find the body, I assume.
Yeah, it's easy enough. A helicopterpus.
And then I'll drag it back onto the deck, and then.
Yeah, I think we'll drag all of these onto the deck before we leave.
So while they're doing that,
Okay.
we're going to the office, are we?
Okay. If you go into the office, then move your tokens over there.
Which way, Captain?
Whichever.
I don't suppose Klein thought to give the thing to be before he left.
Don't see anything in this room, Ilis, as you pop your head in.
Roger that.
Of course not.
Just some bloodstains on the wood.
Are you coming with us, Kirkin? Sorry, me and Ilis to get these bodies from the quarters.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
Cool. I'm assuming like me and Kirkin can grab 2 each, yeah.
Yeah, that's easy enough.
Yeah, I was going to say if Pine grabs 2, and then obviously Kirkin and Ilis can grab 1 each.
Okay. So whilst you guys are building up a new mortician's business, you guys have got headed to the office.
While we're going down there, I want to cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay.
7 points.
Okay. I forgot to make that. Oh well. Okay, so you're at the office door that polymorphed a couple of people into chickens and almost paralysed Klein.
So, with the key, I said, would you like me to, Captain, or would you prefer to?
You've got the key, go for it.
I will insert the key into the lock and open the door and become a chicken again.
Okay, you put the key into the lock and it unlocks
Whee!
perfectly cleanly, and I will
I will
just...
very carefully open the door and have a quick sneak peek inside.
You kind of open the door and you see this rather ornate-looking office. It's
Anybody else in there?
very... Nope, it's empty.
Okay.
Oh.
There's a large rug with a pair of crossed blades on it. Several bookshelves. It looks a lot finer than when you had last seen it, Phineas. When it was last in the under the control of Lazar. It's been tarted up a fair bit.
Could I hover in the middle of the room and, while they start searching it, ritually cast Detect Magic?
Okay.
Ooh, yeah, I'm going to go and look in and about the desk to a full.
Okay, make an investigation check for me.
And I shall look at all of the bookcases and just search around to see if there's any sort of secret trapdoors or anything like that.
Make an investigation check for me, please.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a 12.
I got a 20. Not natural.
Okay, so we'll start with Phineas's investigation check. Sorry.
At 12.
12. Okay, kind of look about on the desk and you see a very ornate looking pistol. Several documents and letters on the table. I need to look at this page. Here we are. Yes. Yeah, you find 3 letters that have been left on the desk.
Any particular letters? D, P, and L?
Do you want to read them?
Yeah.
Okay. So the first one you kind of look at, and it appears to be kind of like a document for organising where ships are being sent. There's a lot of names here, and you see the Venture's Call, and it says cultist transport.
Okay.
You kind of look through, and you see a couple of notes talking about plans of attacks, allies providing useful assistance in the north and south, and kind of Kai's writing saying he really wants to attack Deephorn, but it seems like he's been dissuaded. And then you get to the last one, and it's not in Koshin's handwriting.
Okay.
It's in a formal letter with a wax seal that has been kind of letter opened and off, that has a crown placed in it. You kind of open it up, and it reads, Kaishun, these are the last of the ships that I can supply to you. Any more, and Prince Akal will grow suspicious. Your activity already has Tal Hazar under watch by his agents, so I suggest you make your move soon. I am, however, sending on specifications for you to construct your own sloops, should you need more. Your plans to attack Deephorn are risky. You would be wiser to assault and take Skywatch. Lord Bazorn is not to be messed with for now. Skywatch is far less defended and isn't allied with the Shark. I should hope that I do not need to remind you of Lady Kazast's insistence that we leave him to her. The Silverleaf will deliver the egg you have managed to acquire to our allies in the north. They have plans for it that will hopefully allow me to unseat the Kraken, though I insist that you ensure that both your old partner and Miss Prescott are dead next time. I'm disappointed to hear of your failure in that regard. We will claim these seas as rightfully ours, and you will have all the wealth you deserve in time. 4 years is short enough. Don't push me, or you will understand why I was chosen for this goal. Yours sincerely, Lord Kingston. And I will put that letter. In the shared documents folder for anyone who wishes to read it.
Because that was quite a serious letter, I will now do it. Tal Hazar, Hazar, Hazar.
Tal Hazar? Tal Hazar.
I've just been book slapped around the face with backstory,
Yeah.
and I'm not even there.
And now you know who the egg is gone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Aldris, you're investigating.
I got a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. What were you looking for?
I was checking all the bookshelves for hidden compartments and switches for hidden trapdoors or anything.
Okay.
It's a pirate hideout. There's bound to be a safe somewhere.
As you kind of look around with that 20, you find that one of the books in this bookshelf over here looks a bit odd.
Sorry, which bookshelf?
This bookshelf down here.
Okay.
Looks a little odd.
I will take it out.
You pull on it, it's heavy.
I will pull a little harder.
That's what
You
she
pull
said.
on it, and you hear a grinding of stone from behind you. Phineas, as you're kind of looking down at the desk at this, you see one of the stones in the wall behind the desk opening, and you see inside to a vault.
Oh,
Nice.
Barely hit the DC on that one.
Sorry, can I just ask? Oh, if you put the letter in the chat, did you
It's
say?
in the documents folder. On so this stone does not exist. It's lowered down.
so with all that investigating and reading, would my detect magic have gone off by now?
Your detect magic will go off. The pistol is glowing.
Okay, I'll pick that up.
Go have a look.
There's a glow coming from one of the bottom drawers in the desk,
Open the drawer and have a look.
and that is it. Inside the drawer, you see a large stone object. It's like a bowl, but it's not hollow. It's like a hemisphere,
And it's
basically. And on the front, you can see a pattern of sharp teeth going around.
Is it heavy?
Decently heavy. It's a bit tough for you to lift it and fly.
Okay. Captain, this is something magical. Maybe it's too heavy for me. Maybe you could carry this.
Okay. I'll see about picking it up.
It's a bit weighty, but you're kind of able to carry it just about.
I'll just pop it on the desk for now, next to the
Bonk.
pistol.
The door.
Okay, so I'll follow the captain into the treasure room and see if anything.
I wasn't going in yet. I was just going to have a little look at traps before I
There's
go in.
you can make an investigation check, but I will say from just looking in, like, you don't see anything magical glowing inside.
10. Jesus
10.
Christ. I'm not to die.
Doesn't look trapped.
Send the rogue.
Let's just run around.
Would you like
Step
me to
inside
go
the vault.
first,
There's a fair amount of coin in here.
Would you like me to go first, Captain?
He's already gone, Mr. Lack.
Ah.
He's quite impulsive today, I think.
I had a cursory scan for traps. Seemed secure to me.
Apologies, Captain.
Perhaps, though, Mr. Lack, you could backtrack and fetch some extra hands we may need.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Assistance.
And I'll head up and get some mussels.
So,
Okay.
I presume that's
Do
me.
that.
I'll just excitedly turn to look at the gold and look at Aldous and go, "Booty, Mr. Benoit!"
Indeed, Captain, indeed. I'm pretty sure I've been here before, but I don't remember this little room exactly. But seems like it's a good little room to know about.
Just a quick timeline question for the PM. I'm assuming we would have got to and from the sleeping quarters a lot quicker than what they did getting there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll say that you've moved all the bodies, and Ilis has relocated a couple of crates of supplies onto the ship.
Yeah. Cool.
Let the
Cool.
bodies hit
I
the
would
floor.
have. I would have probably done 2 or 3 heads off the bodies also, and started putting them in a barrel and leaving the actual bodies on the key heading, just as a message type thing.
Yeah.
And I would had this kind of like half thought whilst doing it and gone and travelled down again. Oh, quarantine. Nearly forgot about this. Captain said to give it to you.
Oh,
And it'll be like all mysterious. It'll be like a glowing piece of paper with what looks like could be blueprints on.
I'm sure it will be a fascinating read. Thank you.
Miss
Maybe.
Quarantine, this appears to be significant.
I will also take a look at that.
The
I'm assuming
one,
that's the blue sapphire.
Yes.
the one body I wouldn't touch and head I wouldn't touch, by the way, is Remy's.
Yes,
So I would leave that on the ship.
Yeah.
Or Aldous.
So after about 15 or 20 minutes, I'll appear back at the ship, but Klein and anybody else with big muscles, we need you to shift the booty. Please come with me.
Will do. Who's the? I can't remember seeing the token last week with the one who looks like Wesker from Resident Evil.
What, the one in the middle?
Yeah.
He was one of the ones who was in the. He was one of the ones that you senselessly murdered. Not last week, but the week before.
We didn't murder them. We
Oh right, sorry, from the thing. Yes, sorry.
You
Apologies.
fucking obliterated them.
Yeah.
One of
So-
those brought us that Revenant attacked us.
I mean, in fairness, they kind of tried to kill us first.
So I will. Yeah, I'll head back over for sure.
In the vault. Look. In the vault, we have a. I'll just list through this because you're able to easily find it. 1,000 gold pieces.
Wow.
50 platinum pieces.
Wow.
Nice.
The collection of gems that are worth 100 gold pieces, 13 in total.
Is that each
Consist-
or altogether?
They're 100 gold pieces each. They consist of, if you want to know, zircon, sardonyx, and onyx. A large gold bracelet worth 250. And a silver necklace worth 250.
That
And
was
you have a.
both of the crates, yeah.
That was in the chests, yeah.
Easy enough to pick up, like one each from Mr. Mainkirken.
Oh, yeah, they're easy enough to pick up. I mean, the chests with the gold, that's perfectly fine.
I'd like to say let's empty everything out of here, Captain, but I think it's even more salt in the wound if we take the actual fucking crates as well, right?
Empty the bitch.
So while they're recommissioning the contents of the vault. Oh, sorry, stealing shit.
Yeah. Plundering.
Yeah. I'm gonna identify the schematic or blueprint or whatever it is and
Okay.
the blue sapphire.
I'll say you can identify those. The schematic appears to be blueprints for the construction of what is termed a hold of holding. Very much in the same vein as a bag of holding.
But in a hole. Nice.
And the gem is a gem of water elementals. One of the gemstones that's a one-time use. You summon a water elemental.
Just for a bit of flair as well, PM.
Uh-huh.
I'll have the crate over my shoulder, and just as like me and the captain are walking out of that little room and we're near the desk, I'll be like, "Mind if I do, Captain?" And as I say that, I just absolutely boot the fucking chair what's behind the desk, just smash it into smithereens as we walk out.
It doesn't smash, but it does tip over onto the ground.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
And as it does, a piece of paper drifts to the floor.
Oh, wow. That was a bit of luck, wasn't it, Captain?
Well done. I'll go pick it up.
Yep, you pick it up. It's in Kai's writing, if you're reading it. It reads, "My dear Lily, I'm sorry, but needs must. Needs must. The cults have claimed you."
The cult
has claimed you.
Captain, this thing we have found that I could not lift. It reminds me of that door we could not go through with the bowl-shaped thing. Maybe it goes in there and we'll open that up.
Yes, maybe. Oh, can't we get out of here?
I will note that you were asked to do something when you came down here by someone.
I was about to say, we haven't found that person yet.
True. Okay, yeah.
Maybe we should load up everything onto the boat ready to leave and then go and have
The
a
loot has gone to my head. Yes, Lack, I think you're right. Let's...
The loot is on the ship.
Let's do that. And as we're walking back, I'll pick up the pistol and the ball, and the stone, and sort of head back through. As we sort of get in here, I'll sort of gesture. Are we taking those too?
Didn't they sort of dissolve to mush?
Yeah, they've started to kind of decompose and dissolve, and there's just this kind of like pale sludge in the bottom of the crate.
Fair enough. If that's not, we'll come and get back to the ship, drop off the stuff, and then whoever's around and free. So that means you guys choose.
Question.
I'll
So their organic-y type parts went to mush, but is there any sort of like skeletal remains left, or is everything gone?
It's all turning to mush, all dissolving. It's starting to dissolve through the bottom of the crate as well. It's quite nasty.
Cool, that's fine.
Is the blue sapphire still got a use in it? Is it like a one-shot
Yes.
thing?
Yeah, it's still got a use in it.
Okay, is it once it next gets used, that's it?
Yeah, next it's used, that's it.
Okay.
There was a backup for the wizard. In case you kill the elemental before you killed him. Okay. So, what would you guys like to do?
So yeah, whoever's convened over there, take a look at the stone that I've got, and then the hole in the wall.
It looks like a perfect fit.
Right, on guard.
Would you like
Not.
me to, Captain, or
No, I was challenging you to a duel.
Then
Oh,
I accept.
Are we all going, or
Yeah, I literally left it up to everyone to decide if they wanted to. Yes, Aldris, please.
And I will take the bowl and insert it into the doorway.
You insert it in and it shifts and turns. A small trickle of blood comes from the middle, and then the entire stone begins to shift down silently, revealing a darkened cavern on the other side.
Well, isn't that interesting?
And you know it's ominous because I've dropped the register of my voice somewhat.
Uh-oh.
How
Fresh.
dark is it in there?
Decently. There's no torchlight along the sides. Anyone without dark vision might be in trouble.
Weird question here. Fresh blood from the ball, or like coagulated blood?
It was fresh blood from the stone.
How long has it been since the start of the fight, and then?
It's probably been out about half an hour.
Okay, that's right. Just
Okay. So Eyes of Night is still up. So everybody that didn't have dark vision before still has 300-foot dark vision.
Cool.
How long does that last?
An hour.
An hour. You would be nearing the end of that, actually.
Oh yeah, because you cast it before we actually came in, and we.
I'd say you probably got about 10 minutes left of that.
Would you like me to go ahead and scout, Captain?
Please do, Mr.
Okay, I will stealth fly in and look around.
Okay.
I'm still keeping an eye out because my the invisibility would still be up as well.
How long does that last?
An hour.
An hour.
And I
Okay.
cast it once we were inside.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, that hurts. I got a 15 for my stealth.
Yeah.
15. Okay.
Eee.
Are you guys sending Lack ahead and going together?
I'm going ahead to scout to see what's in there.
Are you guys waiting for Lack, or are you going?
Yeah, waiting for him to report back.
Lack, you kind of fly down, and as you kind of the rest of you look in, you can see this blood trail following, and the rock becomes a lot less worked. It's almost like a natural cavern. You can see the beginnings of small roots poking out of the sides of the wall. Lack, what's your stealth check?
15.
15. Okay.
Horrible.
You continue down the corridor. And it's a little bit of a walk following this blood trail that gets a bit wider and thicker as you go. The roots coming out of the walls become larger and larger, and you start to see pools of water. And with your passive perception, you can see dead bodies in the water, with their blood draining into the pools. And as you begin to draw closer, you start to hear chanting.
See. Can I tell how many voices, whether it's sort of 1 or 2 or 10?
Make a perception check, please.
19.
19. Okay. 2 voices.
Okay.
That you can make out.
Then I will turn back, head back to the captain and report, Captain, it's not very nice down there. There are roots from maybe the tree up top and dead bodies, but there are at least 2 people down there chanting.
Well, we should probably go and murder them.
I think that is the right thing to do.
It usually is in this line of work. Right, everybody, as quiet as you can. Let's get in there without setting off any alarms.
Righto.
Can I have a marching order for you, please?
I would like to be.
I think I'd lead the way because I've already been down there.
I'd be
I'd like
behind
in
and
front.
pick.
With Klein behind. I'll say that you can go 2 by 2 if you wish.
I'll be flying above Klein.
Yeah, I'll be
Yeah.
sort of shoulder to shoulder with Klein because I can see in the dark very well.
I will drop my wild shape because although I can keep up for another hour and a half, I've only got a half an hour of costume left. So
Yeah.
and I'll be at the back.
And you want a group stealth check, yeah?
If you're going stealthily, then yes.
Yeah, I think we are.
Yeah, absolutely.
Can you make my token small?
Don't worry, I have done.
It just needs to catch
On
up.
net map.
Okay.
Better.
Awesome. That's just the best stealth check ever.
Oh,
I rolled
I
a
rolled
natural
very
20
good.
for 22, but I have disadvantage on stealth checks. I rolled a 2, so I got a 4.
Jesus.
Okay, Aldrou's got 4. Phineas.
22.
2. Nice. Quarantine.
11.
Eyeless.
Actually, not too bad. 22.
Blimey. Kirkin.
11.
Klein.
Mine wasn't too bad, yeah. Natural 17 for 18.
It's not a multiple of 11. I'm less suspicious. Lack.
Natural 20 for 30.
Wow.
Yep. And Balkan.
12 is the total.
Aldrich is just sort of walking along
Okay.
without knowing, just humming.
That's an average stealth check of 16.
And I suspect that because I'm right beside the captain, you just probably just elbow me in the ribs to shut me up.
As you... So, I'll just arrange this a little bit. As you walk down these halls, you'll begin to hear the chanting. It's... unless any of you... I don't think any of you have the language, so it sounds alien to you.
What is the language?
What languages do you speak?
Common,
understand?
Infernal, and Primordial.
None of those.
I'm guessing it's probably not going to be Celestial or Draconic.
No.
I can only
Druidic?
add Elvish to that.
Nope.
Druidic?
Nope.
Is it anything that I would have heard before?
Make a history check.
Yeah, I knew that was coming.
Might as well throw Infernal into that as well.
8.
No. No.
Probably gonna be like
It's-
deep speech or something.
It's quite catchy though, isn't it, Captain? Bit dark, but catchy.
As you continue, you see a light further ahead as the cavern begins to open up.
Is it over at the Frankenstein place? Wait, no. Sorry.
Now, I am going to ask for just a little bit of, hold your fire just for a moment. Because refer to the roll 20.
Where's your time?
You enter this large open cavern. The blood streams trail away into the pools of water, and you see a red glow coming from up on top of a cliff. Oh, there was an echo there. No, we're good. And you can see 2 people chanting and humming, and then they stop. They both kind of turn and look at your group and kind of nod and step away. But then you see, rising from the middle of this glow, a figure. They stand, pale skin, red eyes, ragged white hair, familiar to Phineas, Quarantine, Klein, and Lack. She kind of snaps her neck a couple of times and grins with a rounded mouth of sharp teeth as the somewhat unusual visage of Lily Barkham looks down at you. One of the attendants to the side bring her this nasty-looking serrated sword. She looks at it and then looks down at you. Oh, Zerut. How glad I am that you have come. Does mean I get to finish my job. I have been ascendant. The gifts of the hollow within me. I can't wait to share them with you. She vanishes, and that is where we're going to finish.
I was just
for
going to
today.
say, this is definitely a place for meeting old chums, isn't it?
I don't think I've ever felt so much character hatred for another NPC as soon as I saw her name. I was like, literally, I was like, what a cunt. I was like, ugh.
Is she the one that stabbed Phineas? I think.
He is the one that attempted to kill Phineas. She
Well,
is the one
not
that has
just
been
that.
mentioned a couple of times.
The one
She's
who
the
basically
traitor.
told me about the egg and everything, like before we met you guys, was the one who was just a twat, basically.
Cool.
Oh,
So, I sincerely hope that you've got plenty of your spell slots left.
Absolutely.
Spell slots with no wild shape.
But yes, the next session we'll be picking up with this encounter.
Awesome.
So if you're happy with the marching order I've given you, do let me know.
Yeah,
I kind
absolutely.
of tried to do it roughly from what I was hearing.
yeah. I think Lack would just like would he said he was above me, type thing.
Yeah. And for the special occasion, I've done some personalised stables for the two with summons. Aldous, your stable's the little one lined with gold, and
Yep, that's cool.
Phineas's one is the one lined with seawater.
Perfect.
But yes.
Awesome. Wow. Thank you very much, Jane. That was really
Yes,
good.
thank you.
Great job.
That was fun.
And we look forward to this part as well.
Yeah. I think it's
Now-
been a while since we've actually, like, in any campaign. Personally, I haven't played in Martins, but where there's been quite a long, extensive
No, this is
dungeon
this
as
is
such.
one-
It's
Yep. We
it's
haven't
like
done
bringing
for a
back when
very
we
long
first
time.
started played it. I'm like, this is fucking awesome, and I'm very glad that I'm a barbarian and not somebody who does use spell slots.
Glad you're not a warlock.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm suddenly rethinking my action, just going, you know what, I'm not here for 2 games. I'll just stay in the boat and guard.
I mean, perhaps it might have been better for us to just, take us just short rest for an hour and, hit dice it up, possibly.
Probably.
Yeah.
I'm only technically I'm only 4 HP down from the whole thing with
Oh,
with
I-
11 hit
And you
points.
jinxed it now.
Well, that's all right
I
for
think
you.
I know who to attack first.
That's all right for you. Some of us have got rather less than that.
Hey, I was trying.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, I've got
So
13
we
hit
definitely
points.
level up before the fight, yeah?
Yeah.
Do we level up now?
Unfortunately not.
Oh, okay.
My plan
That'd be handy.
is, but I will show my hand a little bit. My plan is for a level up after this fight.
Yay!
This is what I've been waiting for.
Wait.
If we didn't, I'd be quitting this campaign.
Yeah.
Fair.
Now, just quick question. Do we have to be alive to get a level up? Because I suspect some of us might not be.
Can a corpse
Posthumous
earn
level.
XP?
I
Can an
think they
undead
can,
earn XP?
because if they're stabilized and walk back,
Oh,
I think the level up would still stand.
Clearly a corpse can, because Aldris is earning XP.
As far as you know. Aldris hasn't leveled up since you've known him.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm surprised that Aldris isn't already like level 16 for how many years he's been alive or dead.
He might have leveled backwards.
That's right, Martin. When you level up, you still have 2 spell slots.
I've probably leveled up. I've just forgotten about it.
Exactly.
So the letter that Phineas found is in the shared documents if you wish to read it. There are some names in there.
Roll of amnesia.
But yes.
And we will not be back here next week because we're having
Oh.
a week off. Because at least 2 of our number are not available next week. So that could go very badly if both of us are not here.
It'd be a bit tricky.
So we will reconvene at a later date and have this boss fight. So it just remains to us to say we will see you very soon. I don't know if we're going to be around on Sunday. Is that a thing yet?
The
or are we not
30th.
yet?
The 30th
Right,
is
okay.
where we're planning to.
Okay, so there may be a
But
Sunday
well, I'll have
campaign.
a quick conversation after this.
There may be a Sunday campaign on the 30th starting up, so keep an eye out for that. But in the meantime, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed, we love you very much. If you didn't, as always, get to fuck, you know? So, with that being said, have a wonderful week. Bye-bye.